Okay, so the question goes like this. Father Alex, I've known this man since high school. What? All right, let's assume. And he's always been in and out of my life. He makes me feel safe when we're together. He'll hold my hand, look at me in the eye, and I know he cares. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. But at the same time, he's never been consistent. Even now, years later, we still talk, and sometimes he'll show up for me in deep ways. Yeah, but when it comes to actually moving things forward, he always says he's busy or that the timing isn't right. Okay, all right, at least he's being honest, right? By the way, people, this is one of the shirts that I sell on the t-shirt store. Look at this, man. It's a nice little shirt. You guys can purchase it. These are my paintings. This represents New York City. Notice the colors, New York City colors, the Timberland boots, the New York City rat, the bodega cat that's judging you, and even the doggy that's not side-eyeing you. Very like New York City. You guys can purchase these clothing on the description down below. It feels like I'm stuck waiting on him to finally be ready. We'll go weeks without ever seeing each other. Then he'll come back with warmth and attention that pulls me back in. I've tried dating. Why do I sound like Michael Jackson? I've tried dating other people, but nothing feels the same. And he always seems to find a way to get back with me. Now I'm asking myself, am I holding on to hope for someone who's just stringing me along until it suits him? Should I stay patient and believe that he'll eventually be ready? Or is it just his way of keeping me around when I put my life on pause? You know what, let's go over here, man. Me and you're gonna have to have a little conversation. Let's have a little conversation. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights, goddammit. Okay. Listen, man. The most important thing when it comes to men is setting the pace. No, the first thing, go after men that are ready. Go after men that want a relationship. Go after men that you don't wonder whether or not they like you. Go after men who are ready for something serious. He tells you he's not ready. He tells you to wait. Well, let me tell you something. Sometimes it's not that they're not ready. They're just not ready with you. Like sometimes it just means he just doesn't like you like that. And you have to accept that and not take it personal. This guy, you think you know him for so long, high school, he doesn't respect you. Sorry about that. This guy does not respect you. Because if he respected you, he wouldn't be wasting your time like this. You know, most likely he thinks you a fool for believing his lies, right? So that's the first thing, right? Let's get a little further. That's the first thing. You're waiting on him to be ready when in reality, you shouldn't. What you should have done was say, you know what, it's fine. Have a good day, delete my number. Even though you know him from high school, that don't mean shit in life. That don't mean shit, right? That's your excuse of staying with him because you have history with him, right? So that's the first thing. Always go for men that are ready, and if they're not, tell them to get the fuck out. Tell them to get out of here. Pa fuera, right? And just doing this, you would have saved yourself years. And the beauty about it is that when you...
All right, let's look at this from a more neurological point of view and how in reality, it's hope that creates and stimulates all of these negative desires and feelings. And that hope, the guy will use that to puppet you and to control you. Remove hope, you destroy, you break those strings. Listen to this.
But because you expect to be. Craving doesn't begin when the drug touches your lips. It starts in the mind, in anticipation. The moment you picture yourself using, the brain's reward system lights up. Dopamine floods your system, not because you're high, but because you expect to be. That's the trap. Dopamine isn't about pleasure, it's about wanting. It's the signal that says something good is coming. And when that signal fires, it feels urgent. It doesn't climb slowly, it snaps from 0 to 100. That's why when you truly believe you won't smoke again, you feel calm. No expectation, no surge, no craving. But the moment you imagine the reward, the machine switches on and you're hooked before you even move. Relationships hijack the same circuitry. When you still believe the person will come around, when you imagine them finally being ready, finally giving you the consistency or love you're waiting for, your brain reacts as if the reward is on its way. The craving isn't for who they are in front of you, it's for the fantasy of what they might give tomorrow. That imagined future keeps you locked in, chasing a payout that never arrives. And here's the darker truth. People sometimes know this. They'll feed you crumbs, a warm text, a night together, a promise to figure things out, not to give you security, but to keep the anticipation alive. They don't have to provide the reward. They just have to keep you expecting it. That hope keeps you dependent, like an addict chasing the next high that never fully satisfies. This is why letting go feels impossible when you still have hope. Your brain is firing off dopamine as if the reward is guaranteed, even though your reality proves otherwise. The only time the craving ends is when you stop expecting anything from them. When you see clearly that nothing is coming, the loop breaks. No anticipation, no surge, no obsession. That's when calm sets in. The same way an addict finds peace, not by fighting the drug, but by losing the expectation of it. Detachment isn't about being cold, it's about breaking the cycle of anticipation that keeps you hooked. Once you stop waiting for them to be ready, they lose their hold over you, and you finally get your freedom back.
And when you do that, they can see it in your eyes. They're like, wait a minute, where's the needy McGurk? Where's Pygmisha? Where's needy, creepy Melissa? And that is a reality that hits them like a thunderbolt. That's why it's so important to not fall into the hope and to instantly discard any person that tries to make you their prisoner of hope.
Internalize this. And what do I mean by internalize it? When you say, okay, I'm gonna do what Father Alex says. If he's not ready, I'm leaving. What it does is that it changes the way you come across. It changes your energy. And that's what we're after. Your energy changes whenever you're willing to walk away, whenever you are consistently looking for red flags, consistently looking for men who are not ready and you're ready to leave, that changes all of you. Because the reason why you may have this needy, creepy energy to him is because you're waiting for him. And so when he looks at you, you're like a puppy, like. So, and the next thing, never become a prisoner of hope. Never become captive to the war of time. If a guy says, I'm not ready, you waiting creates anxiety. You know, with addiction, this happens a lot, where waiting for the next hit creates anticipatory anxiety, which causes you to become obsessed with doing that drug. Waiting to be in a relationship with you causes anticipatory attraction. Sort of, this is something that you want so badly and that you need, that waiting creates emotions of impatience. It's almost like saying, hey, I'm about to give you your dream. Just wait 1 year. That whole year is going to feel slow, right? Or people who get out of prison. So waiting for him to be ready puts you in his hands, man. You're there. He's like controlling you through that. Don't wait for a guy. If he says he's not ready, just get out. Because when you wait for him, you end up falling in love with him. And that's why you got to control the pace. If he's going too slow, no, don't go. Don't do that. If he's going too slow, don't take that. Don't accept people going too slow. Because again, when they're going too slow, and that means at a rate where that it's not even appropriate for someone who wants a relationship, once again, you're what? You're waiting. You're becoming a prisoner of hope. So so that's why control the pace. If he's going too fast, tell him to slow down. If he's going too slow, say, hey, we gotta have to speed this up. You're not ready? Okay, well that's fine. I'm done. Control the pace. That's the most important thing, right? So the next thing is ask myself, am I holding on to hope? Yeah, you're holding on to hope. Should I stay and be patient? No, don't be patient. You're patient for the wrong things. Okay. The next thing is, you put your life on pause, girl, please, man. The next stage is literally, once you understand this, all you gotta do is just wait. Wait for, see what pace he's going at and see whether or not he's ready. What happens is that rather than trying to get a guy to like you, you end up creating the same effect that you want because of just how strict you are, because of the standards and the filters that you have. When a man sees filter, a man sees that as a challenge. when a man sees that you have filters and rules that you follow, right? A man will unconsciously believe that you have that you're a woman of worth by you having those filters. You have no filter since high school. Oh my God. Sorry. You can't be doing this. Do you tell people you watch my channel? You don't tell people you watch my channel until this gets fixed. When it gets fixed, then I'll be more than happy, because you're since high school. Yeah, y'all girl, nah, you tripping, man. Should I stay and be patient? No, absolutely not. And the next stage is walk away. And it's funny because this is really not about how to make a man fall in love, but what's happening is that it's like negative space, right? It almost happens in the negative, where you looking for reasons to not be with him, looking for reasons to walk away, meaning looking for red flags, inadvertently attracts those people. So rather than asking me, how do I sound more charming? Just ask me, how do I filter these guys more? And that will unconsciously attract the guy, that will cause them to like you more, because you look like you have more standards. That's just how it is, people. You got to do those 3 things, man. Go slow. Don't wait for them to be ready. And above all, walk away. Sometimes you don't even need to do the walk away. When you internalize these standards and say, I'm gonna follow these rules that Father Alex says, sometimes you don't even need to do the second thing. It just follow this process, man. Because a lot of your process in reality is like, okay, how can I sound sexy? Okay, let me dress in a sexy way. Or how can I say a joke? Or how can I be interesting? But get that? No, you're doing the wrong thing. It's not about that. You're losing the picture. That's not how you do it. You got to take the indirect route. And the indirect route is just having these standards, and men will fall in love with you much quicker. They fall in love with you quicker, man. So don't beg. Don't do nothing. Don't wait. All right? Just do these things. Do these 3 things instead, okay? But don't forget, people, there's a free gift for all of you guys. My t-shirt, my audiobook, How to Make a Guy Chase, is free. So go just click on the description down below and purchase, and not purchase it. Oh my God, Father Alex is doing the beta switch. Shut up. And get it straight to your email. And check out the t-shirt store. And if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org. Take care.
All right, if you guys enjoyed that video, you guys are going to like my new course. It's called The Commitment Blueprint. It's a course that I created for women who are struggling with finding themselves in situationships, finding themselves with men who like them but don't want to commit, finding themselves with giving too much and not getting much in return. And the beauty about getting commitment is that it has nothing to do about your looks and more to do about your strategy. Like, I've seen women apply these strategies and get married and have kids and have long-lasting relationships. Why? Because the strategy that I'm going to teach on this course is based on pure psychology. I've been working on this for the past 2 years. And every time I make a promise on my courses, if you guys have gotten my courses, you guys know I over deliver, right? And the reason why I made this course is because a lot of ladies watch my videos, and unfortunately, you guys give too much. You guys love too hard, and that attracts the wrong energy. So it's really about learning how to manage this energy. You're gonna attract different types of guys by learning how to control that energy, right? And if you don't believe me, well, guess what? You can find all of these reviews of women who have taken my courses and have achieved the promises in my courses. And look, the beauty about it is that you can pre-order this course for $75 rather than $99. And when the course comes out and you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. I'll give you your money back if you don't like it, and you have 30 days to get your money back. But I'm telling you, I guarantee that if you do exactly what the score says, you will find commitment. And above all, you're going to stop wasting your time with the wrong guys. Because at the end of the day, to find the right guy, it's all about filtering the wrong guys. Eventually, the right guys will filter through. If you just apply what the course says, it'll break the negative pattern of being attracted to guys that are not into commitment. I'm telling you, there's a reason why you attract guys who are not committed. It's because there's a pattern and you're not aware of it. And sometimes you need someone like Father Alex to show you these patterns, and in order to break it. Like, I've seen it many times before. Okay, so just pre-order right now on the description down below. I like to think this is going to be my best course I've ever done in my life. I have that feeling, especially with all the research that I've done.
you're gonna get results, guaranteed, or your money back. Anyways, take care.